play out with that knee injury. But Paul Pierce, this is his team. This is his chance. What I compare it to, Kevin, when Andrew Bynum got hurt this year and was out, Kobe Bryant went into went into New York, Madison Square Garden, and threw up 61. And it was almost like, as long as I'm here, everything is still okay. No Kevin Garnett. Paul Pierce, you don't have to score that many points, but you got to let you know your team is still okay as long as you're on the team.
Right off the bat, Joakim Noah falls and tweaks a right ankle. We'll keep track of that. And here is Derrick Rose, who is picked up defensively by Rondo. Great double-double for Noah in game one. Salmon's got a Noah screen on Pierce. Shot clock is down to 5. Over Pierce, Salmons, and the rebound by Allen.
They look for Ray Allen. They'd like to get him a shot early in this game, a clean look at the basket.
They'll take it inside, working on Gordon. Davis uncovered. Rebounded by Perkins, rejected by Noah, and then put back up and in by Kendrick Perkins of the Boston Celtics.
Well, that's what Kendrick Perkins does. He's not a low post player. He is a guy who gobbles up those offensive rebounds, has to be very busy on that offensive backboard. The Celtics missed 60 shots in game one and only had 10 offensive rebounds.
Over Rondo, this is Rose, the rebound by Allen. And here comes Paul Pierce. 23 in game one. Salmon's on him there. Screened by Perkins. And he's picked up by Tyrus Thomas.
Best buddies since they were 8 years old at
Davis.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Here's another offensive rebound. So what you see here early with the Celtics is the energy points, Kevin, and they were very disappointed in game one how flat they were. This is the backup in the post, and you see the nice shot block, but again, an opportunity basket. So the Boston Celtics manufacturing some offense here early in the game.
Here is Rondo at the free throw line. Rose picked up his first personal foul. That's picked up by Thomas. So Big Baby is the one they've got taking Kevin Garnett's place on the floor.
And he's got to be a little bit more selective. You know, Doc Rivers felt like he was trying to create too much off the dribble the other day. Move the ball, pass the ball, be the recipient rather than the creator.
Here's Salmons. Noah with the screen on Pierce. Pick and roll. And right into Big Baby goes Joakim Noah for 2.
One of the things with the Chicago Bulls, you see Rondo pushing that ball, is the Bulls are bigger on the inside. And they can finish with no shot blocking without Garnett in the paint.
Perkins over Noah. Weathering the first minutes of this game important for Chicago as Gordon looks for Noah and then back outside for Salmons, who drives on Pierce, claims his way into Perkins. And a quick foul picked up by Kendrick Perkins. That's number 1 on him.
Now Kendrick Perkins has to be careful because with no Kevin Garnett, they're a little bit lean on that front line. Yeah, Mikey Moore, that can come in, only played 5 minutes the other day. You've got Leon Poe. Other than that, they do not have a big team. So whereas Kendrick Perkins in the past has gotten a lot of fouls and taken fouls at the basket, he has to be very careful and selective not to get himself in early foul trouble.
Here's Salmons at the free throw line for the Chicago Bulls. He has been battling a groin injury since late March, but came over in that team-changing, season-changing trade back in mid-February with Sacramento.
I think it's a combination. That trade, the continued growth of Vinny Del Negro as a coach as he grew during this season, the improved play of Noah and Tyrus Thomas and Derrick Rose, it all seemed to came together at the right time for the Chicago Bulls. A wonderful finish to this season.
Davis set a screen, a switch on defense. Rose goes out on Big Baby Davis, who puts that down, and Davis has got his first 2.
And that's what he does, pick and pop and make the shot. If you don't have it, move the ball.
Another Noah screen. Rose pick and roll. Noah inside. Davis was there, out of position. And then Ray Allen was in there too, trying to reach in. And Ray Allen picks up his first foul for Boston.
You're going to see about 50 or 60 pick and rolls tonight. The Chicago Bulls play a very simple style. Get the ball to Derrick Rose, run a myriad of pick and rolls, all different angles, keep the floor spaced. And with Boston, you've got to catch and drive that ball because they don't have great foot speed.
Here's Gordon, who struggled the first 3 quarters, then took off in the 4th in game 1. Salmons by Pierce and around Perkins for the 2. And Salmons puts that in. Doug, that's good scoring. He started with 4 points. And Rondo the other way into Rose. Knocked away by Thomas and knocked out of bounds. Shot clock at 20.
You see that last possession of Chicago, they went from the strong side of the floor, Kevin, where the ball was. They kicked the ball to Salmons in the corner, and then he drove against the closeout and made the nice floater. That's what you have to do against the Celtics, move their defense.
Chicago already has 3 blocks. Rondo to Perkins. Thomas comes out on him. Rajon Rondo. Outside it's Allen. That's a 2. Rebounded outside by Davis. The coverage, by the way, defensively was Gordon, who came out to close. And so 0-6 3-point shooting in game 1. 1 of 12 in all shots for Ray Allen in game 1. He struggled. He's looking for a stroke.
Well, he has to get them in transition. If the Celtics get stops, push the ball and find them in transition for open shots. And the Celtics have to screen better. They did not do a good job of screening for him in game 1.
Allen going down. Gordon misses the shot. Rebound by Glenn Davis. And out to Rondo. He got a lot of his points in the paint in game 1. Driving right here into Rose. Knocked away. 4th block. Picked up by Perkins. Counted for 2. And Perkins finds the basket inside. Perkins has 6 points. Rose picks up his 2nd foul.
Well, see, Rondo is not getting the score here, but he's getting all the way to the basket, Kevin. He is forcing both of the Chicago Bulls defenders to come to him, and there's nobody there then to take one of the big guys. So that's 2 from Kendrick Perkins that he has scored off of either an air ball or a missed layup or a blocked shot. We saw Rondo get one, and more importantly, 2 fouls now here on Derrick Rose here early in this ball game.
And he's only taken 1 shot. And here's Perk at the free throw line. His first attempt tonight from the strike. Rondo getting with the offensive rebound.
The energy and the aggressors right now, Boston. There's a loose ball once again.
And Paul Pierce with the stuff. And Pierce has his first 2. 8.5 to play. Heinrich has taken the place of Derrick Rose on the Chicago bench with 2 fouls. They come to their feet here at the Garden. A quick start for the Boston Celtics.
Well, all the loose plays, all the balls here that are on the ground are being picked up by the Boston Celtics. That's at least 8 points of their 12 that they've found just around the basket. The powerful finishes, just what Doc Rivers ordered. A nice energy start. We talked about Paul Pierce, his importance. Already Derrick Rose with 2 fouls.
Heinrich, of course, taking the place of Rose. He's on the bench with a couple of fouls. Here is Salmons, and he's picked up by Pierce. Noah with the screen. Switch on defense. Perkins now picks up Salmons. Noah bobbled it inside. Here comes Rondo. Right into Gordon, right into Heinrich. That is a Chicago foul with 8:18 to play here in the first quarter. Heinrich picks up his first for the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls are fortunate to have a guy like Heinrich, who was a starter at that point, taking the place of Rose in foul trouble.
Absolutely, and he's played so much with Ben Gordon, so those guys have a great connection. He has the ability to slide over to play the 2 guard and play with Rose. But Kevin, how about these early numbers? The Celtics have missed 6 shots from the field. 4 of them have been blocked, but they picked up 4 of those shots and scored 8 points on second chance points. So they have 8 second chance points already. And I talked about the first game, they missed 60 shots and only got 10 offensive rebounds. So you can see they're trying to take their toll on that offensive backboard. There's another offensive rebound and a stick back. And so the Celtics are stronger. The Bulls are taller. The Bulls have to get their body on these bigger players.
You see the second chance points right there. A little 7-0 run by the Boston Celtics. Perkins has 8. Salmons over Perkins. Noah looking for that rebound. Dug out inside. Noah fell. Perkins. Rondo. Pierce into Heinrich. And around Thomas. Out of bounds. It's Chicago's ball. That's the second Boston turnover of the game. A look at Paul Pierce, who has accomplished a lot. And now he's got to carry this team on his back, as you were talking about.
And this is a chance for him to do all the little things also to both ends of the floor, not just score. Here's a nice play by Tyrese Thomas, doesn't finish. That's what I'm talking about. Paul Pierce there with a rebound.
Rondo again into Heinrich. Heinrich picks up a foul. That's the second on him, taking place of Rose.
Yeah, the interesting part about this game, Kevin, is in game 1, it was the Celtics that were on their heels. First half, 15-2 fast break points for the Chicago Bulls. It's the Bulls who are retreating now. Defense, Rondo is just running the ball right down their throats right now. They have got to get back and stop that basketball. Even though Rondo got a couple shots blocked, just by continuing to go to the basket, he's putting all kinds of pressure, and the Bulls are getting foul trouble.
As you take a look at the Celtics offense.